Akshika, and I'm a Master of Development Practice student at the University of California, Berkeley. And this summer, as part of the UNH Sustainability Fellowship, I have been working with the Community Power Coalition of New Hampshire, where I've been conducting a community power market analysis report for them. So I want to start off by explaining what is community power and what CPCNH does. And this is important because CPCNH is the second largest electricity supply in New Hampshire, and they currently serve nearly 200,000 customers. So you can think of community power as a school district hiring a food supplier for schools in that district. So in this example, CPCNH would be the food supplier, and schools would be members who join as customers to CPCNH. The appeal of community power is that because of the pooled demand and the community-focused energy supply strategy, they are able to offer customers competitive rates and also allow customers a say in how their energy is supplied. And that's the community choice aspect of community power models. Some other benefits of CPCNH is that they offer help in developing local energy projects, specifically through means such as infrastructure planning and offering regulatory advice for energy projects as well. They also engage in educating the public on how they supply energy and the rate setting methodology, and also educate the public on energy related topics. And this is through resources that are in the Learning Center on CPCNH's website. They also engage in legislative advocacy, where they have a team that pushes for and proposes bills that would support local energy governance. And because of all these benefits, as I mentioned, CPCNH is the second largest energy supplier in New Hampshire. So as part of my fellowship, the two key project deliverables that I had to do this summer was the power market analysis report and the reusable methodology. So my power market analysis report was a deliverable to provide a comprehensive overview on how CPCNH operates, what services it offers, the demand forecasting methodology, both of CPCNH, but also the ISO, so the larger market that the community power operates in. And then also it includes a comparative analysis with community power programs in other states, such as California, Ohio, Illinois, and Massachusetts. And the importance of the power market analysis report was really to communicate all these things in an effective way to anyone that was interested in understanding how CPCNH and community power as a whole operates and functions and its benefits as well. And then the reusable methodology component is developing a tool that outlines the steps I took to conduct this power market analysis report. And this was also important because it outlines a method of conducting a power market analysis report that can be used for anyone else who wants to conduct a power market analysis specific to community power. And yeah, just also again, transparency in the steps that I took to write this report as well. So I want to end with the project and personal impact that this fellowship and working with CPCNH specifically had on me. So for the project, there were three main impacts specifically that was an outcome of developing the report. So the main one, as I briefly mentioned before, was the aspect of bringing about community awareness on how CPCNH functions and just in general communicating how community power works in America. And this was one of the big impacts and one of the main reasons why I was tasked with writing the report in the first place. And then as part of my report, after the research component was done, I was able to go back and look at some of the challenges that I put in the report that CPCNH had faced, as well as some key challenges that in general community power models face. And I was able to develop strategic recommendations that are at the end of the report. And I'm hoping that these strategic recommendations help CPCNH in expanding and improving their operations in the future. And then on the personal front, being a part of this fellowship and of CPCNH in general has been really transformative for me. So for example, the sustainability aspect of the fellowship really came into play during the launch event, where I was able to learn about, sustainability in different fields, not just the field of energy or power markets. And it just left me with a lot of insights in how sustainability is embedded into different areas and different sectors. Um, and then from the energy perspective, so I used to work in energy before, and I was a power market associate before starting my master's program. And I was really looking for an interest in energy that was very people focused and community focused. And I found that through this fellowship. Um, and I'm really grateful that I was given that opportunity to be a part of, the Community Power Coalition, because now I have a narrow interest in mind of where I want my career and energy to be in. And also as part of that, as part of my interest and also um, just broadly speaking, my interest in energy is highlighted through my Clean Energy Leadership Institute fellowship that I will be taking after ending this fellowship. And that focuses more on the energy justice side of things and also, again, community-led energy governance. So I would say that overall, this fellowship has had a really huge impact on my career interests and just in general, been really informative for me in terms of learning about sustainability as well. And I'm really grateful again for the opportunity that UNH has provided me, and also that Jackson, my mentor, and the Community Power Coalition of New Hampshire have given me. Thank you.